As with all great adventures, there's guaranteed to be a little drama. My last video, chasing waterfalls in Sippy, ended with me lying on the ground, leg up in the air, motorbike on top of me. But just for everybody to know, I was fine. No injuries, no bruises, no cuts. I had a great laugh, and I decided to chase another waterfall. Come check out Wanale Falls. After a quick stop at the Wanale Falls Lodge, we headed out through coffee plantations to start our hike. Interesting. I thought the drier they get, maybe it's the better, but it's not.
Yeah, I find it special. Every time I'm not being grateful enough, I come back to take walks and find people working in their gardens and greet them, and find kids waiting for their parents on the porches, right?
Okay, and then it reminds you just how special and beautiful this place is, right? Yeah, like I couldn't imagine.
The coffee trees.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, absolutely. You guys got to see this view. Let's see this. Look at this view, guys.
So like, this ridge is actually called Wanale.
Wanale?
Yeah. But I think it gets the name from, you know, like how Uganda is culturally diverse.
Yes.
Like with like 53 tribes, but they all got like their unique origin stories and stuff.
Yes.
Now this area, it's got the Bagisu, right?
Bagisu.
Yeah, or the Bamasara.
Yes.
Yeah. Now for us, we believe, well, having our stories of first man and stuff, but what we strongly believe and know that the first man actually came from a cave in the Mount Elgon. It was called Mundu. Now Mundu is like translation of a man or person. So here's what we think. Okay, here's what we know. Because most tribes also, well, most of their stories actually correlate with what our folk traditions believe. Like
Okay.
So when Mundu comes from the cave, I think has from an elephant, and then there is no one else living in the earth. But then there are visitations of people from heaven, right? From Gulu. Now, if you have heard the Uganda story of Chintu and Nambi, explaining mysteries like how death came to earth or how lightning and thunder came. Well, we believe that the first man also, like when he starts living around the mountain ranges, he also like gets a wife from the heavens, and they have two sons. One is called Kundu and the other is called Masara. Kundu had one cow, so he like just used to move around with his one cow. And then Masara, he was a hunter and gatherer. Kundu, aka Kintu, as the people he went on to form called him, he moved to the plains, right? Around Lake Victoria, and conquered the other people that live there, and started his own tribe of the Uganda. And then Masaba stayed. He also married one of those girls from the heavens. But then here's the thing, they gave him one condition, that if he was to marry the girl, he like had to get circumcised. So he accepted to be circumcised. So called Katamukago, right?
Katamukago?
Yeah, Katamukago, like in, how do I say it in English? It's more of a blood pot. So like two friends, it was sort of like an agreement. So they like get one bean and then split it and then make incisions on their palm. And then they put the beans in each other's palms, and somehow to symbolize that you're BFFs. And if the other person died, you like take care of their family.
Oh, okay.
Pay their debts.
That's kind of cool.
They still do it at wedding ceremonies.
So, public service announcement. When in Africa, do not take pictures with children as though they are props. Natural interactions, I think, are okay. So these kids have been following us for like the last 10-15 minutes, and they're fascinated by the gimbal and they keep wanting to get into the frame. So they keep running ahead and then kind of standing and turning, and then they follow behind. So I'm not intentionally trying to film them, but this is what I call a natural interaction, that you aren't trying to pose or create some imagery. African children are not props. Remember that. And especially, yeah, well, everybody. Hi. Hi.
What's up?
He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. And she's walking like it's nothing. And she's just walking, she's not sweating. Yeah, it's crazy. I swear, I never want to go with a tour company ever again. Since I've been using locals that I just DM'd on Instagram, I have had the best freaking experiences. And I save money. And I get to be a blessing. So, yo, you're visiting a country, you don't pay a ridiculous amount because the tour companies are usually foreign owned. Most of the tour companies here in Africa are owned by some Dutch guy or some Belgian guy or some Belgian woman. So when you do find local and Ugandan owned, I try and use them. So I will definitely share all my deets on all my people, because if you can be a blessing to them when you visit the country, that'd be awesome. But check out this view.
saw it coming. I couldn't read the signs. I don't know why I let you in this time. I must be blind. I guess I couldn't trust you, 'cause all you did was lie. Oh no, I have to keep you off my mind. 'Cause of you, I'm wired up. I don't want you, it's time for you to go. Oh, you, I had enough. I don't want you, it's time for you to go.
Go ahead, do it again. I want to get your feet. I want to get your feet. Okay, go ahead. I just want to get your feet. I want to get your feet. Go ahead, let me see you jump it. Yes, sweetie. What did he say?
Yes.
Look at that. So we're sitting here because Mama's tired. I'm not even gonna front. I am tired and I'm hot. And we're talking about maintaining culture and traditions, and how he was telling me how the younger generation is choosing to speak English as opposed to their native tongue. And I explained to him how important it is that you try and maintain your mother tongue, because that creates a connection and a commonality that if you lose that, yeah, it's not good. So, what are you gonna do to maintain?
I'm actually going to speak more of my language.
Okay. It's such a beautiful language, you know, and I guess
many of them.
Yes.
I know a couple of them, so
yes, and this is primarily Bantu and
Luo.
Lua. Bantu and Lua. And so there's how many languages in this region alone?
This region alone, 12,
13 languages. And how many do you know out of the 12 or 13?
I think 6.
6. Impressive. He's trying to teach me some words, and I promise you, like a minute later, I'm like, so what is that word to say hello?
Mulembe.
Mulembe.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember from mu, and then I still get stuck. So I was explaining to him that the blessing of being able to speak multiple languages, and especially your mother tongue, and to have that connection with community, and to be able to just communicate in a way that is special and unique to them. So keep speaking it. Don't follow these other young people that want to speak English and listen to rap music. Don't do that. I have to school these young guys. Gotta school up.
Preach.